Old School Runescape. A game that is so addicting, that playing it, will most likely lead to serious health problems in your real life. But that's what this game is all about. Whether you're catching magical fish, with nothing but your arm, or whatever it is exactly, that this guy is doing, you can guarantee, without a doubt, that the process is going to be efficiently, time-consuming, and extremely overbearing. And if you can't keep up, then I suggest you hand over your bank, and then quit the game, forever. Because this isn't just any other game. This is Minecraft. Oh wait a second. This is Old School Runescape. And here are the top 5 things to do in 2020. Members Edition. Coming in at number 5, we have an all-time favorite, which is spinning Flax, in the Lumbridge Castle. Here we have hundreds upon hundreds of players, who are indulging in the exciting adventure of spinning Flax, into bowstrings. But the best part about this activity, is not only is it gaining you crafting experience, along with massive amounts of profit, but it's giving players an opportunity to interact with one another, and form relationships that could last for a lifetime. Players will start out in the Lumbridge Bank, and withdraw a total of 28 Flax, which is currently worth 84 gold coins. They then will run down the stairs with all of their little buddies, and then run into this room with the spinning wheel. You will then get the chance to spin your Flax on the spinning wheel, which will turn it into bowstrings. And believe me when I tell you, that watching these Flax turn into bowstrings, has to be one of the most satisfying feelings in 2020. The player interaction here is just phenomenal. This is community. This is dedication. And this is respect. And all of these guys right here are without a doubt more than just fellow players to me. They are some of my best friends, and I could trust them with anything. In fact, most of these guys know my social security number. But that's just how close of a bond spinning Flax has made us. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Now boys, take a look at this. We made nearly 4,000 coins in profit. If anything, I think that spinning Flax is a perfect example on how hard work pays off. And without a doubt deserves a spot on the top activities taking place in 2020. Coming in at number 4 we have Bounty Hunter. And no, I'm not talking about Dog, the Bounty Hunter. But honestly, I wish I was. Following some of the greatly anticipated PvP updates, Bounty Hunter has become one of the most active and successful PvP updates in the history of Old School Runescape. Not only did this update bring massive amounts of players all over the wilderness, but it really gave Jagex the opportunity to let everybody in the PvP community know exactly how they felt about them. I think I speak for everybody in the Old School Runescape community when I say that you really outdid yourselves with this one Jagex. Bounty Hunter is without a doubt one of the most popular activities that is taking place in 2020. And thank you for showing us that you actually care. Coming in at number 3, we have Killing Green Dragons. A RuneScape tradition that has been going on since 2003. Is still one of the most popular activities that take place in the wilderness today. Players from all around the world spend countless hours killing these green dragons, with some players not logging out for months at a time. Because nothing says fantasy online role-playing adventure like going out to the wilderness and killing dragons over and over and over. And seeing those pixelated bones and dragonhide on the ground has to be one of the best feelings one can ever experience in their entire life. Now let's just be honest with ourselves. This wouldn't be the top 5 most popular activities in 2020, if I didn't include killing green dragons. Coming in at number 2, we have catching black chinacompass. Catching black chins in the wilderness has become such a popular activity over the last 3 years, that even in 2020, there are thousands, upon thousands, of players who are taking part in the extravaganza, today. In fact, more players have 99 Hunter in 2020, than any other skill, that is in the game. Something about catching these chinacompass in a little box, with the risk of somebody trying to come put you 6 feet in a box, provides the perfect balance of technique, stress, and anxiety. It goes without question that catching black chinacompass is definitely one of the most popular and exciting activities that are taking place within 2020. And if you have yet to take part in the fun, then I highly suggest you start as soon as possible. There is a reason that players catch these black chinacompass for countless hours. Yeah, it's that good of an experience. And it's an experience of a lifetime. And coming in at number 1, for the most popular thing to do in the member worlds, in 2020, we have killing Revenants. Currently at this time, in this very exact moment, there are more players who are killing Revenants in the wilderness than any other activity going on in the entire game. In fact, these wilderness ghost hunters have become so persistent on taking down these ghosts that even some of the most notorious clans in the entire game are terrified to even step foot within these wilderness caves, in fears that they might get slapped by the infamous ghost killers. It goes without question that hunting these ghosts with the ghost killers is by far the top thing to do in 2020, and we don't see any signs of it slowing down whatsoever, not even the slightest bit. So what are you waiting for? This is Old School Runescape, and this is the opportunity of a lifetime.